rounds.
Call of Duty's so chaotic, but that's the beauty of it.
Now,
you can't expect anything besides fun out of this game.
Right.
Exactly.
That is actually very easy to do.
That's
my favorite move. I do that pretty much every day on my way to work.
It's homeboys in a ghillie suit just on top of a steel roof. What are you blending in with?
It's more about the look. Hey, my name is Israel Wright. I was a Special Forces Green Beret. I was deployed to Iraq in 2008, and Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
Hey, my name's Cameron Fath. I was a U.S. Army Ranger and I deployed to Syria in 2017. And I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
This is it, the big one, the one you've all waited for. Call of Duty Warzone.
See you in the gulag.
One ran all the way around.
All right, Call of Duty. Here we are finally. Super
Nice.
exciting.
This is the big one.
Oh, getting right into it.
Wait, what kind of watch is that? Wait, what is that? Like, is that a heart rate monitor? I don't even know what that is.
It's the newest Apple Watch.
I'm gonna
Keep your
get
eyes
that.
open. It looks like he's putting his plates in.
Yeah,
so.
putting plates in, not generally something you're gonna do on the battlefield.
No,
but,
go to the battlefield with your plates in. Save yourself the drama.
Yeah, you would have done that a couple hours ago. Oh, that's so cool! What are you doing? He's drunk. Give him a chance.
He's having a good time. Leave
That's a
him
good.
alone.
That's a good shot. You can shoot somebody out of the air while they're parachuting into a landing zone. Nah.
Absolutely. It's funny, shooting fully automatic is actually extremely challenging, especially with trying to manage all that recoil. And if we're shooting an AK platform, I'm assuming it's 7.62, this might be 5.45, but it's still extremely challenging to put and group that many rounds in a very small area.
Absolutely, yeah. Generally, you're not going to be in a lot of situations where you're going to need to go full auto. I mean, like I said, a couple well-placed shots are going to do a lot more damage than 1,000 full auto rounds sent down range, you know?
Yeah. And I highly doubt any range past 50 to 100 meters shooting fully automatic, your rounds will be everywhere. I mean, we have squad automatic weapons for that. There's no reason an M4 should be blaring 3-round bursts. Oh, poor guy,
no.
right?
Wait, he's jumping on pooper. Coming right at you. Yeah, I love the very colorful paint jobs on all the fancy weapons. Good job, folks.
Exactly.
That's it. That's very tactical.
Like, at the end of the day, we gotta accept this is a video game. We can't be like, God, this is pissing me off! But no, it seems like a fun game. All the weapon systems seem accurately depicted. They're not really using tactics because Homeboy's just sitting on a roof. I would love to see them work as a cohesive unit, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
Ah, well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like we're working with too many. Well, it looks like he's got a squad guy right there.
Yeah.
Shooting at long ranges, that takes, you got to go to a special school for that. You go to sniper school, some kind of other training to shoot that far away. Very different than in real life. It's hard to hit something prone with a scope and a long gun at 400 meters, but you're running around, standing and moving and shooting at 400 meters. That's a little different.
Standing at 200 meters extremely challenging because you're thinking about the functions. You have the fatigue on your muscles trying to hold a 6.5 stripped gun with optics and a fully loaded magazine. You're looking at almost around like 8, 9, 10 pounds, and you're holding that up. You're trying to hit such a small target at a far distance. Standing's extremely challenging. Light them up, bro.
I love the helicopter just landing randomly on the roof.
Exactly. Call of Duty's so chaotic, but that's the beauty of it. I mean, you can't expect anything besides fun out of this game.
Right.
Because homeboys in a ghillie suit just on top of a steel roof. What are you blending in with?
It's more about the look than anything else, you know. Now, I mean, this is all fast and furious. And, oh, there go the knees.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
My leg!
Things seem very chaotic, but if you've done any kind of military training, you're prepared for situations like this. You know how to react and stuff.
Exactly.
So, and much like playing a level over and over again, you just build up that experience. When we do kinds of training where we have places called shoot houses, which are built up areas with targets that can take real bullets, and you get to a point where you are moving through those buildings as a cohesive unit, firing shots, not right next to, but very close to your teammates, and going into rooms and clearing rooms and stuff, firing real rounds.
Absolutely. You become very comfortable with everything that you're doing. And I know maybe for the newer guys, when they get there and they've never actually like shot a real round a meter off from someone, you know, and it's really loud and it's really aggressive, and to the average person it's like very scary at first, but with repetition and with training this becomes very natural and almost becomes muscle memory. That's what we work for. Everything is a battle drill, right? And per Army definition is a battle drill is a collective action rapidly executed without the application of a deliberate decision-making process. In dummy terms, that means something you can do without thinking about it, right?
Yep.
A reaction, essentially. So even entering and clearing a room is something you train, and when you see a doorway, you know exactly what to do, and that just takes repetition and training.
Right. Even like the magazine change that you saw that guy do, that stuff can be trained to happen very second nature.
Yeah.
But you have to train a lot. You have to train, that stuff doesn't just happen. You have to train 1,000 times a day for weeks on end to get that stuff to become second nature. That is actually very easy to do. That's my favorite move. I do that pretty much every day on my way to work.
Absolutely, that's how.
Standing on top of the hood of the car.
Exactly, rolling up. That's the correct
That's
way to
the
do it.
best.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a Spec Ops move for sure.
Exactly. Tactics kind of go out the window in this. I mean, obviously, like utilizing your equipment, like you have a flashbang and you have C4 and you have frag grenades, but you can't really utilize them in a like specific drill with like another person.
Right.
It's kind of just like every man for himself. You throw that, I'll throw this, and just start spraying.
Well, you would use tactics in this game, but it's very different than using tactics in the real world. Obviously, life doesn't move this quickly to be this good a shot with any weapon system or whatever,
While
to
moving
react that
extremely
quickly.
fast.
Yeah, I mean, like that. We're talking like the cream of the crop, kind of, you know.
Exactly.
And it's just the physics. Literally, the physics are just different.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I mean, there is no respawn in real life. That's the
And
thing.
yeah, man. Just so everybody knows, this isn't fun. All right, that being in a gunfight is not fun. This is fun. I want to play this game now, but I suppose it just goes without saying.
Down.
Did somebody throw down smoke just now?
Looks like you got a big old smoke. Probably call for fire smoke. You can utilize fire assets. Like when you call for fire, you don't just have to call in an airstrike. You can also call in smoke cover or suppression, right? So if you have a pre-planned target on it, you can call for fire and drop a giant smoke to mask your movement in that.
Yeah. Quick reaction force. You got QRF coming in. You might have UAVs providing surveillance, maybe even a little bit of cover if they're mounted with some sort of weapon system.
The air is the coolest thing. Like everyone thinks like boots on ground is like.
Oh, what is that a golf cart? Is that a
so.
cute little green golf cart? I love that.
Everyone thinks like we're the ones getting all the kills, but no, it's the air assets. Those JTACs, those FOs, the foreign observers, they're the one calling airstrikes, stacking bodies over there. So if you want to stack bodies, become a JTAC.
Body stackers, folks.
Absolutely.
Coming this summer to ABC. I love the heart rate monitor. I'm not aware of the technology that exists that could detect somebody's heart rate at a distance in the middle of a gunfight.
I've never used it. Let me know.
Don't let me stop you from using it in the game.
Very low in there. Nice.
Ooh, so shiny.
So
These
shiny,
paint
so
jobs on
nice.
these guns, man.
I'm
in love.
A keychain on his AK. That's pretty cool.
You know, there's customization to a point. When you're in a unit, I know that for us, we were allowed to customize our kit, maybe even have a different kind of sidearm that was non-standard and stuff. No fancy paint jobs, but maybe we'll get there someday.
We got to paint our guns. It's crazy. Obviously, we're not going to be out there painting it red tiger stripe camo. It's like you're painting your weapons to blend in with the area around it. So just really flat, earthy colors. Your tans, your greens, your olives, and your browns. And that's typically it for painting a gun. There's nothing. It's not really fancy. You put it down, spray it down, put some netting over it, spray coat over there, give it a little bit of a snake print for natural camouflage, and you're good to go. Start stacking bodies with it.
Nice.
Victory!
Always.
Always victory.
Man, super exciting. My heart is racing.
Every part of my body is tingling more places than others because Call of Duty is just the epitome of multiplayer military game.
Ballet, battlefield of death and destruction. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and go to Gamology's Facebook or YouTube page. I'll see you there.
You can say it again.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to Well, you were born, you little Where are you right now?
Yeah. I know, I get screwed.
The internet is
Screw me over.
forever.